Hi guys, Rivik here, and today we will be talking about the Dishonored 2012 game, which is actually an action game with the stealth parts in it. Actually, the whole game could be said as stealth slash action game, but let's first get to some official details. The game has been made by the Arcane, which one of the founders is known for games like Messiah of Might and Magic and Arx Fatalis, and the other man which worked in this studio is Victor Antonov, which is responsible for a project of City 17 from Half-Life 2. So we have a few names, there are more, but I won't say all of those details because that would take too much time. The game itself has been inspired by games like Thief and other stealth games. That's why the mechanics of the stealth in this game are so important, even crucial, I dare to say. So let's get to the part about mechanics. Because the game is inspired by Thief, you actually could expect the game to be stealthy. But it's only one of the two ways you can take. You can either don't kill anyone and finish the whole game without killing or even a single blade swing, or we could kill anyone who stands in our way, which will lead to much darker, more bad ending. But it's your way. I played both ways, and I would dare to say both are a bit too easy to do. Killing everyone on the hard isn't especially that difficult, and surviving with the whole set of gadgets like almost full automatic crossbow or using like possession and killing anyone in sight is pretty easy to do. But the mechanic of our gameplay isn't the only thing which actually changes the game perspective. If we kill anyone on our way, any NPC with which we interact will differently act towards us. If we are stealthy, if we don't kill anyone, any NPC which could be friendly against us will be. But if we go the murdering and slaughter way, anyone would be mad at us, and so he wouldn't like us to, or he wouldn't like to speak with us so much as if we didn't kill anyone. Game and the fighting mechanics are pretty simple. We have blade, we have our crossbow which we can upgrade, we have pistol, and we have traps like razors, arc mines, and stunt mines in basic game. Also we can use the sleeping darts or the killing darts, so this is also a way for us to differentiate ourselves in between the ways of passing through the game. If I would have to talk about the powers, I could get speaking all night, because I would be talking about this all night, mainly because there's so much to do about the powers. There are passive powers, there are aggressive powers, there are even non-aggressive, there are neutral powers, as I would dare to say. Because we can possess our enemy to be within his body, control him, so we can camouflage ourselves between our enemies, we could stop the time to just pass just right next to our enemies and don't even get noticed. We could spawn the rats swarm, which would eat our enemies. We could wind blast, could summon the wind blast, which actually would throw anyone away or anything, which will make even greater combination of grenades, which will be made great combination with the time pass, which could lead us to thousands of combinations and different fighting styles and killing of the enemies. The videos are provided by Stealth Gamer. Link to his channel is in the description below, by the way. He made awesome killing high-end and high-quality assassinations. Not only from Dishonored, he made also from Far Cry 4, Far Cry Primal, and Hitman, I believe. Go check this guy out if you want to see how many and cool combos you can do in Dishonored or in any other game, as I said. And you would see yourself how many, well, as I said, how many different types of weaponry, how many possible combos there are. And if you want, you could count them, but I'm not so sure about it. So. Okay, let's switch to the second segment of the video, which is about the story. I won't spoiler it, because so many people get triggered nowadays by telling the story. They say, oh, story, I didn't want to say the story. Well, so I won't say about the story anything more than it's not uncommon, it's pretty common theme, subject, the revenge. But the way the game is told is also pretty common. But the lore of this game and the world of itself are pretty good. Well, they are told on with the books, with the chit chat of our enemies with each other. They don't see us, they are just talking with each other. So we could get even information about our objects in the game by just simply listening to the chit chats of our enemies, which don't even know we are there. So the second segment was pretty short, yeah, and we will get now to the graphical side of the game. And the game has set somewhere around 1890 century. We could see the Victorian style chandeliers, weaponry is pretty much, and the art style of the buildings architecture. Graphics, I mean, in the paintings in game really looks like the Victorian time, so it would be most probably 18th-19th century, seeing the pistols and not the full automatic rifles also indicates it is pre-First War, so before 18, and we don't even see the muskets in the game. I believe only the type of weapon are pistols, which were frequently used in the Victorian era. There are no other types of weaponry than grenades. I mean explosions types. There are only grenades. I have seen some dust grenades there are, but I didn't really use them. But seeing that there are also no flamethrowers, there are no cars actually in the game. There is electricity though, because there are lights made from the bulbs. Oh well. illumination from the light bulbs, but we also have the arc pylons, which are just power. Well, they are just powered by the oil, whale oil, which is actually the power source in the game, electricity power source. So we could indicate that's around 18th, 19th century. Also, there are motoric boats though in the game. So there is engine. I would say late 18th century. Seeing how unarmed but also armed are our enemies, seeing how the game's mechanics work, there are no consoles, well, there are some few consoles, but seeing that there are no specified advanced technologies other than the arc pylons, and there are some kind of the devices which actually just play the recorded. They are just like voice recorders, but they are audiographs, I believe. I've played it a long time ago. So, wow, shit, I'm going too long on this subject. So yeah, it's 18th or 19th century. The graphical style of the game is neatly done. Not that realistic, but nice, detailed, and well made, as I would dare to say. Maybe this isn't GTA 5 or Crysis, but the graphics are pretty nice. I'm losing just words. That is if you make a review at 5 AM on Saturday. Shit. Well, that would be basically it. If you want to play the game, the game is only €10 in the on Steam in the definitive edition with all DLCs, which include the city trials of Dunwall, which are basically 12 mini missions for in-game concept. Few stealth, few killing, few thinking. There are also 2 storytelling about the main antagonist of the game. There are 2 DLCs about the main antagonist of the game, which gives all the light on the story and few things. Well, this gives more light on the game itself. Oh yeah guys, it would be pretty basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I said before, the link to the maker of the video footage, well, for the maker of those awesome assassinations is in the description below. And why I made these videos, well, 4 years after the first game came out, because yesterday, 2016, the second part came out, and I don't have the resources to get it. So in the memorial of the first game, I wanted to make this review. I won't say the grades, because I know many people get also triggered by saying I love this, well, by saying like Graphical is 8, 7 is for story, because I don't play with that shit. I said game is good, graphics are awesome, because those are facts. If you don't believe me, play it yourself. I will even put the script link to the game itself in the description. So guys, if you want to stay for more, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video on my channel. See ya.